Well, there is the old classic story, the Limping Man, or you can have the Limping Woman. The Limping Man was an assassin. His walking stick was a gun. Certainly all in the bag in this Norfolk, UK. Plenty of assassins, all full of mad monster lies and bogus diagnoses. In their precision engineered black box serial killer frame FIX Assassination. Sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. One's got whites on it. And again, all they really have in this is sip 0 silch nil, a whole lot of nothing. And you can see Royal Mail, Posty Assassins, Vigilantes, Posty Mayor. You can see Clive Howard Noble, Whites and Co, make 'em white black, Serial Killer Black, beyond recognition. And certainly no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. No Red Car, Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright, Wayne Kissons, Bridie Huntley, Fred West, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer here, Clockwork Orange, Norwich train station, mountain bike rapist. Again, I was on a woman's black Dutchy bike. Not a mountain bike, all mixed into the black shroud of Sandringham, just to set me up further. No black wizard, terrorist, dish shooter. No blitz limey, MPGP cop, ex-wife killer, really don't think so. One big monster con, one big monster bluff, monster gaff, epic fail in this Norfolk, UK, and a 22-year catch 22. Complete abuse of power, position, authority and influence in public office. And they certainly will pay to make you disappear. That one had 55 on it. And 55 Victoria Road, this Norfolk, UK, where I did run a hostel for homeless young men. My Christian calling at the time, opposite Victoria Road Post Office, Lloyd Long. He could stir more crap than this sewage works, all delivered by Royal Mail. Again, they certainly will pay to make you disappear. It was never 25 Cromwell Street, no bodies bricked into the walls, under the floors, or buried in the garden. And I certainly wasn't running a Charles Manson cult. You can see DC3, Hope Church now. All full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis. And that was a classic also. I did get a visit from Harris, Jonathan Burr and Co. in his classic Morris Minor, calling me Fred West, falsely claiming I was running a Charles Manson cult. Again, I really don't think so. And then that was Jonathan Burr's friend Andrew, DC3 Hope Church now, who had murdered his flatmate and buried him under the floorboards. And invariably that is the case. People try and serve you up. They don't like it when they get served up instead. And the big stone they try and roll over you rolls back on them. This Mason Council, White Lodge, the local mafias, the local mob, all their cronies, spies and informers, pushing all their mad monster, porcupine serial killer lies in this Norfolk, UK. Dr. Death SS, Silver Bullet Hume Kitson, bogus diagnosis. Death threats, anywhere you do have to go, run, fly, disappear. Follow your golden compass, Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis, boys in blue. And certainly no number 21 or number 23, mad, deranged, insane, demon possessed, Jekyll and Hyde. Serial killer here, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. One big monster con and one big monster bluff. As always, close as I got to cereal is Kellogg's Cornflakes. Close as I got to Henry, portrait of a serial killer is a Hoover. One big monster gaff, epic fail, but it is the biggest porcupine serial killer lie on the UK's Devil Island. And all to cover up a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day fine, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Not me leaving the body of a 17-year-old sex trafficked gal on the Royal Sandringham Estate killing fields, late Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. See Prince Harry the Spare for details. And that is the word that came off the Royal Sandringham estate. Killing fields, loud and clear. Their high royal blue crime, blue murder. Certainly not mine. But everyone nicely used and set me up, framed and fixed me, used me as the spare and the fall guy. As I was staying in a disused beach hut at Hitcham, Norfolk coast, 7 miles from Sandringham. Police surrounded my frame fixed Skoda, calling for backup. Nicely setting me up as the Black Cat, copycat, Black Cat of Burston, son of Sam, Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer. Again, I really don't think so. Go to Hitcham for a cast for a sea bass, me and Rocky, the faithful hound. And you get stitched up as Norfolk Jack the Kipper, Sandringham serial killer. But all to cover up a high royal blue crime, blue murder, certainly not mine. And there's a very good watch, the ABC Murders, Agatha Christie, where there is a murder in a beach hut. But the man who was falsely set up as the Stock and Strangler serial killer, it's not him at all, it's his aristocracy boss who is committing the murders. So that is the perfect crime. The perfect crime is not the one that remains unsolved, but it's the crime that is solved, but with the wrong culprit and the wrong fall guy, scapegoat. And as always, that is the name of the game in this. That one's got run on it. You certainly do have to run. They will set you up as a Red Carmichael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West, to get you done in or boxed up, locked up, throw away the key. And this is Labrador Close, where I did used to stay sometimes. I've just brought Jo down here. It's her birthday today, so she's just gone to her sons and her granddaughters to spend the day with them. That's why I'm here. But I did used to stay down here, 40 Labrador Close, and again they certainly do hunt more than birds of prey on the Royal Sandringham Estate Killing Fields. And Brian Numbnuts Goodman, again 40 Labrador Close, wanted to be kingpin, centre stage, #1 player, #1 assassin in my assassination, posting all over social media. Not only claiming I am the big Black Panther, Sandringham serial killer, but claiming he and only he can prove it. No one else can. Only he can, according to Brian Numbnuts Goodman, also claiming the Polish would kill me. And he did have 3 Polish lads staying with him at the time, over 700 Polish in this, over 1,200 Eastern Europeans in this at the time. So they believe that big monster lie, that I was responsible for the death of a 17-year-old Eastern European gal found dead on New Year's Day, Royal Sandringham Estate Killing Fields, Lake Prince Philip's favourite hunting area. And you certainly would be brown bread dead. They would avenge her blood. And a lot of people did try and stir up the Eastern Europeans in this to do their dirty work, make me disappear. But fortunately, I do know a lot of the Eastern Europeans in this, and I was working with some at the time, Daniel and co, who did ask me about it. So I was able to put them in the picture. Again, a high royal blue crime, New Year's Day find, September blue murder, certainly not mine. Again, see Prince Harry the Spare for details. Evergreen Toxic Crown Corporation, Saks Goburn Goffer, Windsor SS. And Brian Numbnuts Goodman, Colin Issa, think they are the best poker players in this. But along with everyone else, they do not have a royal flush. They've got Sip, 0, Silch, nil, a whole lot of nothing. 4 jokers, a monster bluff. Whereas I do have 4 aces, the winning hand. All online for the world to see free if you Google Johnny Botwright. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. So as always, there are 2 parallel stories in this. One is true and one is a monster lie. I have the truth. And guess who has the big monster lie? All of this. No Dis Lawnmower Man here. That is a Kraken watch for true detectives. The Lawnmower Man, satanic serial killer, just ride around in a white pickup, abducting children and young girls. And that is based on actual events. If you look up Vice True Detectives or The Real True Detective on YouTube, where it is disclosed in police interviews and statements how people transform during satanic ritual abuse and sacrifices when they become host to ET demonic entities and demon spirits. So, certainly no parish fields, not so healthy centre, Dis Lawns medical health care practice, DC3, Hope Church now. Burston Mill, Pages and Co, Dis Skull and Road Assassins, Dis Woodyard, One Big Black Axe hatchet job, saw trap, all related. No Dis Lawnmower Man here. And there was a man recently, Vic did take a big hit on his mobility scooter. There was a man recently, he was hacked to death in Hackney by machetes on his mobility scooter. So monster lies certainly will get you beaten, stabbed, shot and set on fire.